You live in a world of noise, constant opinions, interruptions, emotional traps. People try to pull you into arguments, into drama, into chaos. But imagine this. Someone throws a verbal punch at you, and you feel nothing, not because you're numb, but because you're free. This is the Stoic way, not apathy, but sovereignty. We suffer more in imagination than in reality. Seneca's Stoicism isn't about being cold, it's about being composed. 1. The space between stimulus and response. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This is the root of emotional mastery. Most people are slaves to reaction. A rude message ruins their day. An unfollow makes them insecure. A delay makes them explode. But the Stoic, he waits, he breathes. Between what happens and how you respond, there is a sacred space. The more aware you are of that space, the more untouchable you become. 2. Don't take the bait. The world will bait you. Every day, someone will test your peace. Someone cuts you off in traffic. Someone questions your worth. Someone ignores your kindness. The ego wants revenge. The Stoic smiles and walks away, because nothing weakens you more than needing to be seen, to be validated, to be right. To be untouchable is to not need what others can take away. 3. Amor fati, love your fate. Stoicism doesn't just tolerate hardship, it loves it. A blazing fire makes flame and brightness out of everything that is thrown into it. Marcus Aurelius, if someone criticizes you, use it to grow. If life gets harder, use it to train. If you are betrayed, use it to rise. The Stoic turns adversity into fuel. They don't ask, "Why me?" They ask, "What now?" 4. Control what you can, release what you can't. This is the Stoic commandment. Know the difference. You cannot control how others treat you. You cannot control the weather, the algorithm, the outcome, but you can always control your mind, your breath, your decisions. Focus there, and the world loses its grip on you. You become a force, not shaken but steady. 5. Stillness over stimulation. The untouchable mind is not always loud. It is still like deep water, calm like morning silence. In that stillness you regain power. Meditate, reflect, walk alone, not as escape, but as training. The Stoic trains alone in silence, so when the world screams, he remains calm. You don't have to react to everything. You don't have to win every argument. You don't have to be liked, praised, or understood. Your job is to remain rooted. No one can steal your peace unless you hand it to them. Mind Eclipse. Be fireproof. Be still. Be untouchable. What if I told you the most powerful man in the room is the one who doesn't need to be understood? He doesn't chase. He doesn't flinch. He doesn't explain himself. He walks through storms like silence wrapped in skin, unmoved, unbothered, untouchable. You see, we are taught to react, to please, to defend, to fix others' perception of us. But the real strength, it comes when you no longer beg the world to see your worth, when you stop explaining your soul to people committed to misunderstanding you, when you choose stillness over attention, discomfort over approval, truth over popularity. That's when you become untouchable. People think power is noise, loud opinions, dominance, flexing. But true power is quiet. It's the man who walks away with nothing and still smiles. It's the woman who stops chasing love and begins radiating it. You're not here to convince the world. You're here to be. In your being is the magnetism they never saw coming, because the one who needs nothing attracts everything. No more chasing, no more shrinking, no more proving. This is your awakening. Become the calm in the chaos, the observer, not the reactor, the soul that sees but no longer needs to be seen. That's what makes you untouchable.